Hi, I'm Kendall Chiarelli, and welcome to the 12th year of the Best of the Filmmakers show with Jerry and Joann Parisi.
Welcome!
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 And welcome!
Welcome to the Best of the Filmmakers show.
95.9 FM. This is WGBB Radio. We have a big show tonight. We have, oh my goodness, we have a great lineup. We have Jerry Parisi,
of all people.
Ebenezer the Traveler.
It's great to be on the air again.
Joann Parisi.
Yep.
And nice to see you. And we have Jenna. Jenna, what's your last name?
Augusiewicz.
Augusiewicz.
It's a tough name, but it's a great name.
Augusiewicz. Jenna, welcome, Jenna.
Jenna, welcome.
Thank you.
Your first time on WGBB Radio, and we want to welcome you tonight.
Thank you very much.
We had a big weekend, huh? Joey, what did we do?
The parade was unbelievable. So proud of the town of Huntington. Because I got to tell you, when they do something, they do it big. And with thousands upon thousands. And then I just saw the drone shots today that you were kind enough to send me. It's like, oh my God, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 people in that town. Yeah. And of course, this morning we were on New Jersey, ONNJ, and that was great with talking about Ebenezer with my sister Fan, which is, of course, sister in the movie. And we're proud to be on that, too. So that's television. We got newspapers rolled out today. We've got ads. And we've got now the radio show and later the Filmmakers show.
So all our listeners out there, we're talking about Ebenezer the Traveler. It's a great movie who was produced and directed by Joe Valente.
Yes.
Jerry Parisi, executive producer, right?
Well, basically, there's a bunch of executives.
Exactly. You guys.
It's Joann and I.
Joann,
and then
your lovely wife, Joann.
And she is lovely. And then we got Joe Valente, who's not only an executive producer, but, one of the kindest, most patient guys in the world, but he also shot, edited, and directed that. And, of course, where would I be without a friend of mine that I wish we lived near, Leland R. Prater? Let me tell you.
He wrote the books. He got 3 books.
The books. Yes. He based it on my concept. He just knew what we needed to do. And not only that, he wrote the script for Ebenezer the Traveler, which is different than the books. Mm-hmm. But Joann, what do you got in your hand over there, hon?
Oh, look at this. What do I have?
Wow. Don't tell me is that the soundtrack to the movie?
Yes, it is.
Joann is holding that's an old school record.
Yes.
Yeah.
A vinyl record.
You know what color the vinyl is inside?
I don't. What color is the record?
It's red.
It's red.
It's red.
Wow.
Good job, Joe.
That reminds me of the Beatles when they used to have green records.
Yeah, I remember. And the Grand Funk had a yellow one. 45 American Band was yellow.
So Ebenezer's right in there with Grand Funk and the Beatles with their red soundtrack to the movie Ebenezer the Traveler. Right? That is so cool.
Yes,
man.
and we had the violence that he said in New Jersey. It sounds like it came from New Jersey.
Wow. So the soundtrack's awesome. We just heard the song, the main title.
How I Missed You Christmas. Yes.
Emily Jean Phillips.
Yes, she sang it. And of course, was written by Joe Valente. And the music was composed beautifully by Anthony Rodriguez at Walk Sound. And he is fabulous, Anthony. He actually did the Filmmakers show song as well, our theme, Very
talented.
I want to introduce Jenna here.
Jenna, welcome again.
And say it
Thank you for
properly.
having me.
I never could say it properly.
Well, you could say Augusiewicz in Polish,
Yeah,
or Augusiewicz in English.
Augusiewicz.
Augusiewicz.
I never.
Do it in a melody.
It's a melody.
Right.
It's a beautiful melody. And she is coming aboard as one of the new producers in the Ebenezer sequel, which we'll talk about in a few minutes.
That's crazy.
It is. But I want to tell you that we have taken a love to her as well. And we support the Remington Foundation. And Jenna, tell us a little bit about that.
Well, the Remington Foundation I started, Jerry, about 10 years ago. I had a German Shepherd that was very ill and required a lot of surgeries. And after the surgeries, the dog needed intensive physical therapy.
Wow.
And unfortunately, down on the island, there wasn't too much of that going on. and a family member suggested to contact Cornell University,
Yes, Cornell.
the
Very good.
teaching school up in Ithaca
Yeah.
for veterinarians. And I did do that and had brought the dog up there quite a few times. And he had approximately 10 to 12 surgeries by the time he was 2 years old.
Wow.
And
And what kind of dog was
he was a German Shepherd.
Mhm.
Yes, he was a German Shepherd.
Beautiful dogs.
And he
It's a beautiful thing, and I wanted to just mention that it's a loving memory of Chena's dad, Paul Huff. We have a love for Paul. Paul was one of the people in our movie as well, because Chenna she reached out and everybody came, and it was.
we went to Jersey that time.
That's right.
Yes.
We were all in
The
Jersey.
scene in Jersey.
Yes.
In
Yeah.
the big theater, right?
In
Yep.
the big
The
theater.
theater
Yes,
show.
that's
where
correct.
Emily performed her
Her song.
song.
Yes,
I Missed
she-
You Christmas, Emily.
Unbelievable.
Mhm.
I still, and there's a scene where I'm up there with Amanda Ray Dodson playing Fan, and she truthfully, as Emily's singing, and I'm watching Joe with the equipment back and forth. You're looking at these booms, and I'm looking at Joe Valenti, and I'm looking at Emily, and all of a sudden, the clapping, I'm like, hold back the tears. You're not supposed to cry.
I got emotional. I was up in the seats, watching from the seats, and I got
I
emotional. It really was touching. It was like a dream.
It was a dream and,
Yeah.
and unbelievable. And here's another thing, another set of wonderful people that are going to be part of the movie. It's the fabulous 50s and 60s Nostalgia Car Club.
Yep.
And John Forlenza, the president, not only is he a gem of a guy, along with Arthur Rosen
Mhm.
and Kathy and a few of the others, they're wonderful people. But they came out to that parade the other day, and we got a chance to sit in Robert Mazakis' car, Marley and I, and we're sitting there waving like we're the Queen of England.
Yeah, that was awesome.
And it was really good. And then we got a wonderful photographer, Tom Mataloni, shooting our picture.
Yep.
And a friend of ours got to see Ralph Macchio. Her name is Michelle Conroy. She's connected to the town, a lovely lady. And she basically went with my business card to say,
Oh.
hey, we do want to talk to you. And at least Blasia does, because Blasia was his dance teacher. But back to the car show, John Forlenza said to us, and you're all going to love this, because the next movie is not in the same decade. We missed the mark, and I'm not going to tell you how we missed the mark.
Yeah, don't do it.
It's a spoiler, as
don't
my
give
wife
it
No
away.
spoilers.
Yeah.
No
That's it.
spoilers.
No spoilers. But we miss our mark, and holy smoke, we wind up in a different century altogether. Okay, not only a different century, different decade and century.
Yeah.
And John Forlenza comes up to me. He says, Jerry, whatever century you land in with your team as Ebenezer the Traveler,
Mhm.
we will provide the cars of that era. So
Wow.
when we do it, we're going to have the cars from that 1970s, 80s, wherever it,
Whatever decade.
yeah, whatever it is. I think Leland put it into the 70s, and we'll take it from there, because we do also have a 1973 restored transit bus, which is incredible. And they're teasing me, Scrooge's going to drive the bus. I mean, I can drive a bus. I got the license for a CDL,
Right.
and it's wonderful. But now, going back to you, Chenna, how do you feel about all this excitement happening around you and the love of your foundation? And now we're going to be part of that as well.
It's very overwhelming. It's amazing. The program has grown significantly
Yeah.
from when it first started. I love that I'm going to be a part of the second movie.
We are proud of that too.
I appreciate that all the support and everything that the movie is going to be doing for us.
Absolutely. And titles, you name it's going to be there. And then we have to, I think Joe is saying this is going to happen too. And the two of us said, well, we're going to need the dog in there, a representative of Remington. And because that's going to load all ASPCA problems and everything else. But
Mhm.
the reality is I think we can easily pull it off. Joanne, how do you feel about being, you're also a producer here. And of course I can't talk to the others like this, but
Yes.
how do you feel about this whole idea that you're going to be back and running things, all 62 people?
Let's do it. I'm ready.
It's a lot of work, but you know
I'll
what?
go to sleep right now.
The results, right?
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
it's a
They-
lot of work.
Of course.
But
Mhm.
Saturday night alone was amazing.
Yeah.
And that happened from all your hard work.
Yes.
So you got some questions on the sequel I heard you have.
Yeah, so you're going to have a sequel to Ebenezer the Traveler.
That's right, called Ghosts of Futures Past, which I think Leland, he just, when I read his writing, it just melts off my tongue as lines. But when I listen to something like a title like that, I'm like, blown away. This guy just works so well on all this good. And of course, Joe we're all ready to shoot a quick little synopsis, a 30-second piece, something, because it's got to go now to the investors,
Right.
So we're all good with that. And we'll have all our teams back. All the stars will be back. Austin Shane is not so tiny Tim. Now he's even taller. His dad, Jeff, is tall. And from my vantage point, they look like they're about 11'1".
Yes. So, was there a timeline on this? When you plan on start to film, and will it be taking place on Staten Island and Oklahoma and Long Island?
So here's what's going to happen to work the budget differently,
Yeah.
because this time around we will be really shooting most likely in Huntington,
Nice.
some of the places in Long Island we've been at. Then we'll shoot in Staten Island and some parts of Jersey. In fact, we're going to be seeing Joe in about a week or two. We'll all go down, and you're welcome to come, Channa. You should. We'll all go for a nice big field trip.
I'll be there
down
with you.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and we'll be shooting there. We won't be getting on planes this time.
Okay.
But it was fun. It
Yeah.
was exhilarating, and like the parade, there's nothing like it.
Yep, it came right out, and the spirit of Christmas on
Yes.
Saturday night, and then to see Ebenezer and his team high-fiving these kids in the
Oh.
street,
Oh,
taking
boy.
pictures and getting autographs.
Mhm.
It was like I keep saying it's like a dream, but the
It
movie
was.
is like a dream too, right? I mean, everything about it is just very dreamy.
I was going to ask Channa a quick question, but let me just interject fast.
Oh, boy.
When I was going down the hill with Howard, and Michael Bertolini, and we were shaking hands with the people. So many people, and again, almost bringing tears to my eyes. I remember you. You're Ebenezer in that movie. We saw that last year, and I go, watch it again. And then other people will go, bah, humbug. I say, there's no bah. I don't tend sheep. I don't even know where that came from. And of course, Joann, myself, we're giving everybody flyers. But Joann and Channa, you weren't in our car. Well, you were, Joann.
Yes, dear.
The wind is wide open, freezing.
Yes.
But
I had long johns on, so I was fine.
Yeah, that's why she had long johns on. I wouldn't dare put long johns on. I'll look like 900 pounds. Channa, I want to ask you, dear. You were in the back of Arthur's beautiful station wagon,
Yes.
that old car.
Yes.
You were right in front of us.
Yes, that's right, Joey. I was right in front of you with the bright headlights shining right on me.
It reminded me of the station wagon when I was a kid. When you're looking out the back,
Oh, my
Yes.
God.
you sit backwards in the car, and you guys had the back hatch open, and you're waving at
And
everybody.
we're waving at you, and we had the bright headlights
Yeah,
shining right on us.
Well, the parade went as long as it was, and it was a long parade. That was incredible how it all got put together in the end. And the crowds,
My
Yeah.
the
goodness.
crowds. We gave away our flyers in about less than maybe 8 or 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And that was
Mhm.
really the walking part. Everybody wanted one. Like, I should have made more, but
Well,
we didn't.
The whole thing with handing out the flyers and being in the parade is to get the word out about how great Ebenezer the Traveler is,
Mhm.
and it's available on Amazon Prime, Apple Play,
Right.
Google Play, and Tubi TV.
Right.
And it was one of the most downloaded movies
Yes,
last year.
Ken Rosado said that
I heard
this
that
morning.
today. Yeah.
And he said your movie was one of, now he does real work. This is an anchor from who used to be at ABC News, and I would be really remiss if I didn't turn around and thank Don Dodson.
Right.
I've known Don many years, and just about as much I know Amanda. So she was 16 years old. She's 35, I think Don said, although I probably shouldn't tell her age on the radio. You hear that, man? So anyway, Don, I want to thank you. If you're listening in, Jerry wants to thank you.
And Jerry's been very busy. Jerry between parades and being on TV
Yeah.
this morning, and
Yeah.
then being here at the radio station tonight.
And the newspapers, I make all the ads.
All the newspapers you're putting up.
Yeah.
You're doing a great job. You're
You
a
know,
great
let me-
promoter.
Oh, thank you.
And he talks in his sleep now.
Does
I
he?
do. I talk in my sleep, yeah. I do. I do.
Like, oh my
It's so
God.
weird. But you know what? I want to give credit to somebody who never gets enough credit. First of all, Anthony Rodriguez of Walk Sound in Piscataway, New Jersey.
Yes.
He is the man that puts all this music together. But there's one more unsung hero. Now, naturally, you all know I came from advertising. I can draw, do this, that, the other thing. But I've got to tell you, in this case, Tim Gangler, an
Okay.
artist, took the photos that we furnished with him.
Right.
He also took care of other parts of the art, like when you take it apart in Photoshop, you can see all the layers. But Tim never gets enough there. And I want to recognize Tim as the artist who did this poster, because this poster also won a prize when we won in Huntington as a film festival.
Right. Right.
So that's an important thing that I just want to make sure that that's out there.
And that picture was on the side of Joe Valente's trailer. You guys had like a Christmas float in the parade with,
we did.
with the banners with this picture right here.
So once again, Joe Valenti and his magic, and his poor wife Kelly, as he said when he accepted the award in Huntington, he says for putting up with his crazy creative or something along those lines. But it meant that.
Well, if you asked Joe a few years ago, Joe, you ever imagine yourself being in a Huntington Christmas parade with a trailer, pulling Christmas trees behind you, blasting music of a song that you wrote and produced? It was just awesome. Everything came together, and Saturday night was a hit. The foundation, Jenna.
Yes.
So you guys are helping families who are.
Yeah, explain that.
What it's actually doing is like getting back to the dog that had my dog,
Right.
the shepherd that had over a dozen surgeries. They all required physical therapy afterwards. So a lot of the times people can afford the surgeries, but they can't afford to do the physical therapy, which is required after the fact, which goes hand in hand.
Right.
So when the PT department was just starting out up at Cornell,
Right.
and because they did such a wonderful job and they were just so compassionate and loving and caring, we wanted to give back. So we started the Remington Fund.
Okay.
And what it actually does, it now became a foundation after 10 years. It's a lifetime. We just achieved that this year.
Nice.
And it will help people that if the dogs are elderly and they need PT so they have a quality of life, they can apply and they can utilize the fund to help the dogs and have a quality of life. Or if they have a surgery that requires, extensive PT, and it's an assistance to help families. And it also helps the students because the department has grown. In the beginning, there was maybe approximately 125 dogs a year.
Right.
Now they're over 2,000 that they help with PT.
Wow.
So it has grown over the 10 years.
And this is out of Cornell.
At Cornell University in Ithaca, New York. And it also helps for the students to have hands-on training instead of just textbook.
Right.
So it has a multiple purposes, this foundation.
For our listeners out there,
Yes.
what is the name of the foundation and how can they look it up?
The Remington Foundation, we are on Facebook. If you like to follow and share and spread the word.
Great idea.
And we're also on Instagram.
Nice. Okay.
And also, if you can also go to Cornell University, and it's called the Pain Management Department at Cornell University.
Oh, wow.
And they have a whole website. It goes more in detail specifically about what they do as far as physical therapy is concerned.
Sure.
They do stem cell treatments.
Wow.
They've really come a long ways.
Right, yeah. Wow.
Powerful school, Ivy League school, incredible school. You know what I want to mention? Who doesn't get enough airtime is Amanda, and Amanda and I known each other. Like I said, I know her since she's 16 years old. Another animal lover. We all love animals, and we're so proud that that's part of you and you're part of us, and on all the other things that are coming
Thank
together
you.
for this movie.
I'm
Thank
glad
you.
to be a part of you.
No, thank you.
With the movie and meeting
We're a
everybody.
big family.
But I will
Yes.
say this, that in the next movie, again, I'm not going to give any spoilers, but Amanda's got a tremendous weight on her shoulders for this next one. And she's going to shine like she did in others. And in fact, it's a very big toss-up. The hundreds of people I do meet, people will say, well, you and Leland, what a team there you guys. But then there's a lot of people who say, you know something, you and Amanda act like brother and sister.
Right.
And Amanda's got that, she's what's a good word for something? Sassy is a great word.
Sassy, right.
And she gives it right back to me out there. A real brother and sister,
Right.
believable piece on these
They have
movies.
great chemistry together.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Yeah, we do.
Yep.
And all of us do. Michael Bertolini, who I met on the set of The Deuce.
Right.
He was in The Deuce and I had 12 episodes. He had 10 working in that thing there. But it's wonderful. And to be part of the Remington Foundation. And now that we could probably put a dog in there and something like that, it's going to drive Pat Patterson crazy. Our line producer is going to have to deal with the guild on that one.
Well, you know how people love their pets. I mean, they'll do any.
Yeah.
You'd empty your bank account on a pet because it's just you don't realize until you have a pet. We have 2 dogs now, and it's expensive.
Sure.
It's expensive, but it's
Sure.
worth it. We enjoy it. We love it, and nobody loves you more than your pet, right?
Very true.
Nobody wants to see you more when you come home from work than your dog.
Well, Joann, I'm that.
Oh,
You know, another unsung hero that I got to talk about is Christine Prater.
Yes.
Now, you know, it's
Oh,
a funny
boy,
thing, right?
yes.
Well, to be the wife of
Yes.
a
Of
One
writer.
of us nut jobs.
Well, the wives, you have to, yeah. Well,
God bless Christine.
Yeah.
She's
to
fabulous.
stick by his side, and
always,
yeah.
always. And you know what? It's the great women.
Well, it is a great woman. You have
Yeah.
to believe in Jerry, Nicole. My wife has to believe in me. You know,
Yeah.
like, without that, it doesn't work. It really,
Doesn't.
it wouldn't work. It would not work.
No.
You know?
Now, on your end, your husband believes in you, Ceanna.
Yes, he does.
Good.
Yes.
How did your
At least I think so.
Okay.
Let me ask you a question before we go back to playing that wonderful song.
Yeah.
What does your husband say about the whole foundation? I know you run this basically as well. You're the president. You run the whole piece. It's a lot of work.
He does a lot of work behind the scenes as well.
Does he?
Yes, this journal that you're looking at, which is over, about 40, 50 pages.
Yeah, we have beautiful
This
ads
was
in there.
our last journal and fundraiser that he went around and he put the whole book together and
Oh, he did.
went out and got all the journal ads. And he's
Wow.
a lot of help behind the scenes.
I'm not
too.
sure what page it
Just
is
as
'cause
much.
without going through here,
Wow.
but
He may not be out on the forefront, but behind the closed doors, he's
Well,
we've got an ad
does
here.
a lot.
And I just want to say this, and I'm
Your
and-
ad is in there as well.
Well, there's an ad in
oh yeah,
Ebenezer the Traveler ad.
and, yeah, it says
Full
here.
page ad.
It's full page ad. It says here the producers, cast, and crew
Yes.
of the movie Ebenezer the Traveler wish to extend congratulations to the Remington Foundation nonprofit organization on its first year anniversary of continued support dedicated to the memory of Remington. And there's a line drawing here, and we are proud to be part of this
Proud
booklet
sponsors.
as well.
Right.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
being a part of it. I
Oh,
appreciate it.
we are with you. Every was singing away.
It's teamwork, man. Everybody, it's all teamwork. It all pulls together. Everybody's helping
Yep.
everybody, and it's like one
Yep.
big family. And that shows on camera when you're filming Ebenezer the Traveler.
Yeah.
You could tell. It's just when you're taking a break, everybody's hanging out together.
It's true.
When it's not working,
Yes.
everybody's going to different rooms, and
Yes,
Right.
yes.
We're all together.
yeah, we're
Well,
all together.
in the words of
That's
Jacob
true.
Marley,
Yes.
he would say to me, "Don't muck it up." And with that, I want to say thank you again, Joey.
Well, we're going to play "How I Missed You Christmas" again. Would you like to
I
to
would
introduce
love
the
that.
song?
I would be honored. Okay, so here it is. How I Missed You Christmas, sung by Emily Jean Phillips, written by Joe Valenti, and composed music by Anthony Rodriguez. How I Missed You Christmas, folks. Enjoy this, and it's now available on Long Playing Records.
Available on vinyl in red. 95.9 FM WGBB. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much, Jerry. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Thank you, Joey, for
Joann.
having us.
so much.
Jenna.
Shanna, yes. Thank you.
I love you, Foundation.
Thank you, Joey.
So uncertain if I'd ever come around, living life so unaware. You showed me how I was missing out on the things that mattered most to me, letting go of all the weighing down of doubts. The magic of Christmas is what I needed to see. Christmas, what does it mean to you? Families get
His last name is Scrooge, and he hates the holidays. He comes across rude and makes you work Saturdays. He hates everyone, and he has no fun. Was never a Christmas fan, and he doesn't give a damn about it. 'Cause Scrooge is a mean guy who likes to holler. He'll make you pay interest on $1. Scrooge is a mean old nasty father, it's true. He scares Tiny Tim, 'cause he's mean to his father, and it's really a sin that Cratchit works harder when he's threatened at work. That Scrooge's such a jerk. How does he put up with this? And why doesn't he tell him to kiss his? 'Cause Scrooge is a mean guy who likes to holler. He'll make you pay interest on $1. Scrooge is a ring around the collar, it's true. Ooh. Ooh, yeah, Scrooge. He doesn't like anybody. Ooh, yeah, Scrooge. No, he doesn't like anybody. Now it's Christmas Eve, and the spirits come after him. He wants them to leave, but they take him traveling to future and past. Will this change in him last? We will just have to wait and see what happens to Scrooge in this next new movie. 'Cause Scrooge was a mean guy who liked to holler. He's now giving away every dollar, and no one thinks of him like some fodder no more. Ooh, ooh, yeah, Scrooge. Now he is liking everybody. Ooh, yeah, Scrooge. Now he is liking everybody. Oh.
Hi, I'm John Falenza. I'm the president of the fabulous 50s and 60s Nostalgia Car Club, and I'd like to welcome you guys to the 12th season of the Best of the Filmmaker Show.